Portugal is undoubtedly one of the best countries to live in as a digital nomad or remote worker. The country boasts some of the most charming scenery and warm weather in the world. Every city in the country looks alluring and peculiar. Deciding which city you should live in might leave you confused, especially if you're going to Portugal for the first time. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In this video, we'll share the 5 best cities to live in Portugal this year, plus the peculiarities of each city. Number 1. Algarve. Algarve is more than just a place worth visiting. It's worth settling in. Although the Algarve may not boast as many digital nomads as Lisbon and Porto, it rapidly attracts them, especially the younger generation. This is due to the captivating landscapes, affordable housing, towering cliffs, and many more. Did I mention the picturesque beaches? The lifestyle in the Algarve is also captivating. With the sun shining almost year-round, there are so many fun activities to engage in, including hiking, surfing, kayaking, and more. Life in the Algarve never seems to stand still. The region also offers excellent opportunities for networking within the thriving digital nomad community, particularly in Lagos and Faro, with great co-working sites and various co-working events to enhance your social experience. The tantalizing local cuisine is something you don't want to miss. You can enjoy beaches in Laule, Lagos, Faro, and other places in the Algarve. However, the waters are often cold, allowing you to relish only the cool breeze and scenery. Although swimming isn't impossible, it might present a challenge. The stunning cliffs and rock formations are additional highlights to savor. Algarve can become quite cold, especially in November and December, and without proper insulation, you might find yourself relying on air conditioning units as heaters. This can be challenging for those who dislike the cold and are considering moving to Algarve for the sunshine. Winter brings in the cold, sometimes dipping below 10 degrees. Most houses are designed for hot weather without proper heating systems, making it potentially unbearable to work from home during the cold season. If possible, consider finding a modern apartment with proper insulation and include extra heating in your budget, as it will be necessary. During this season in the Algarve, many people leave the city, resulting in a peaceful, sometimes too quiet, atmosphere in December. Many restaurants close their doors for the season, and apartments are left vacant. If you enjoy the December buzz and holiday festivity, the Algarve might not be the ideal place for you during this time. However, if you prefer a peaceful environment free from noise and festivity, the Algarve might be the perfect place. Just a heads up, we've hand-picked some fantastic deals on exciting activities in each city we're exploring. Don't miss out! Check the description for exclusive access to these special offers tailored for your next adventure. Number 2. Lisbon. Lisbon, the capital city of Portugal, is a secure urban centre with numerous tourist attractions, making it one of the country's best places to live. Its appeal extends beyond being the capital, offering unique advantages for digital nomads, earning it a reputation as the ideal place for remote work. However, it's essential to note that Lisbon has become relatively expensive to live in. The influx of digital nomads, expats, and tourists each year has contributed to a continuous increase in the cost of necessities, driving up the overall cost of living in the city. Nevertheless, when compared to other major European cities, Lisbon remains reasonably affordable. Depending on your income, you can still realize your dream of living in this highly sought-after city among digital nomads. With approximately twice the population of Porto, Lisbon provides a vibrant atmosphere for those who enjoy the hustle and bustle of city life. The city attracts people from different cultures, fostering encounters with numerous foreigners. Securing a co-working space within walking distance with reliable internet is notably more accessible in Lisbon than in Porto. Additionally, Lisbon boasts many charming cafes where you can work, a feature that might be more challenging to find in Porto. The weather in Lisbon is almost identical to Porto, with the notable difference that Lisbon is not as cold as Porto during winter. Therefore, if you find it challenging to endure cold temperatures or are prone to illness in winter, Lisbon may be a more suitable option for you due to its relatively warmer climate than Porto. Lisbon offers a wide range of engaging activities for everyone, catering to various interests and budgets. The city is renowned for its outstanding Portuguese cuisine and beverages that will undoubtedly leave you craving more. The vibrant pink street, adorned with pink pavements and colourful umbrellas above the streets, is a must-visit in Lisbon. For night owls, there are also plenty of places to explore, with local street artists illuminating the night scene in Bairro Alto. For those who appreciate arts and history, Lisbon has a plethora of museums where you can immerse yourself in the rich cultural heritage. If you prefer a more leisurely experience, the city also offers opportunities for swimming and enjoying scenic views. Thus, while working in Lisbon as a digital nomad, you won't find yourself solely immersed in your laptop. There are ample activities to indulge in and enjoy when you decide to shut down your computer. If you're an outgoing and fun-loving person, you'll find that Lisbon offers a variety of places to visit throughout your stay as an expat as well. And you'll never run out of exciting experiences. And again, there are links in the description to fantastic deals to help you out. Doesn't that deserve a like and subscribe though? The third on the list is Porto. When many people think about digital nomads living in Portugal, their minds immediately turn to Lisbon as the hotspot for remote workers. While that is true, they may not realise that Porto is also rapidly gaining popularity as a favourite place of residence for many digital nomads. If you're fascinated by living in a big city with all the attractions of urban life, Porto has you covered. As the second largest city in Portugal, it is situated on the banks of the Douro River estuary in the northern part of the country. Porto offers a charming riverfront, colourful architecture, and exceptional food and wine. Though not as large as Lisbon, Porto provides a vibrant community where you can meet other remote digital nomads who have been in the city for a while, given the presence of well over 50,000 foreign residents. This advantage of having people in similar situations around you can greatly assist in settling into the city appropriately. With a diverse population of foreigners, English has quickly gained wider acceptance, and you won't encounter difficulties moving around as it is widely spoken in Porto. An apartment in the city centre is 21% less expensive than in Lisbon. Other basic and essential things are relatively cheaper in Porto compared to Lisbon. If you believe Lisbon might be more expensive for you based on your income, here's a more economical choice. If you appreciate a place with a rich sense of history and culture, then Porto might be the ideal place for you to settle. Despite the erosion of cultural heritage in many places, Porto maintains its medieval richness in architecture and various historic sites, giving you the feeling of stepping back into the medieval era as you stroll through the streets. Porto is easy to navigate. If you enjoy moving around frequently, living close to the central city provides easy access to the public transport system and an international airport. However, if you prefer staying indoors and relishing solo moments, other parts of Porto better suit your lifestyle. In Porto, you can experience a comfortable summer, warm springs and autumns, but winters are colder than in Lisbon, featuring wet and partly cloudy conditions. Porto is known to be one of the wettest cities in southern Europe. Despite its appeal, there are some downsides to living in Porto, and you need to carefully weigh the pros and cons before making the final move. Finding an apartment in Porto can be challenging, and even when you do, be prepared to deal with potentially bothersome landlords. Internet connectivity is relatively slow-paced, and you might encounter outages. Number 4. Coimbra. If you're wondering what a cheap, cool city with fewer nomads locals looks like, consider visiting Coimbra. The best part about this city is that it remains a hidden gem for most digital nomads. While places like Lisbon and Porto are popular choices, many are unaware of this amazing city with a strong local community. Coimbra is the 6th largest city in Portugal, home to approximately 107,000 people. It served as the country's capital for over 100 years and is home to the oldest university in Portugal. Coimbra offers a reasonable cost of living compared to other touristy areas, making it advantageous, especially if you're just starting as a digital nomad and not yet earning enough to afford expensive cities like Lisbon. By the way, you can join our group and get even more familiar with Portugal and making money online while meeting like-minded people. Find the link in the description. If living in a historic city has always appealed to you, Coimbra is about to make your dream come true. This city features numerous locations close to rivers and hills where you can enjoy the beauty of its historic surroundings. Contrary to expectations, Coimbra boasts fast internet connectivity that won't impede your work, allowing you to get your job done easily. Public transportation in Coimbra is both cost-effective and highly efficient. Navigating the city on foot is relatively easy, although the hills can be challenging. Coimbra's central location in the country ensures excellent connectivity, boasting numerous intercity bus and train links. With over a dozen train connections to major cities like Porto and Lisbon, you can reach these urban hubs in under 2 hours. Given its status as a student city, Fridays in Coimbra can be lively and energetic. If you don't particularly look forward to such a vibrant atmosphere, it might be considered a downside. Additionally, finding co-working spaces and cafes to work in may not be as easy as in larger cities. However, if you aim to immerse yourself in an authentic Portuguese city with minimum international influence, Coimbra is the perfect place for that experience. And last on the list is Braga. Suppose you don't particularly enjoy the noise, night parties, and all the elements associated with living in a bustling megacity. In that case, there's a perfect place for you to relish the quiet of a serene life, surrounded by nature's beauty, while still having the option to enjoy city life on the side. Braga provides you with the pleasure of residing kilometers away from the bustling activity of Lisbon, granting you unlimited access to the cool breeze that can transport your soul on a journey to paradise. Braga holds the distinction of being the oldest city in Portugal, making it an ideal destination for those seeking an authentic Portuguese experience. With several universities in the city, you can meet young and vibrant people like yourself. Despite its relatively small size and limited population, Braga provides a living space with less congestion. Given its status as a city with fewer tourists and foreigners, the cost of living in Braga is notably cheaper compared to Lisbon, with a 50% cost reduction. On average, renting a 75 square metre apartment in the city centre of Braga comes to an average cost of €607, compared to about €1,500 in Lisbon. The city is considered relatively safe, particularly for females and solo travellers. Braga's proximity to various attractions allows for convenient train travel to Porto, Parque Nacional Peneda Gares, and other nearby places. The locals are known for their warmth and friendliness. However, it's important to note that if you are specifically looking for a community of digital nomads like yourself, Braga is not your most suitable option. Additionally, English is not widely spoken in Braga, so learning Portuguese before moving here could be beneficial for effective communication. We have the best app to learn Portuguese in the description, so check it out. So, over to you guys. Which of these cities caught your fancy? Feel free to drop your answers in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and here's a suggestion for you to watch next. I'll see you there. Ciao!